What's up, guys? Hey, sorry. I hope that the chat is up and you guys are able to live chat. We'll see. I'm kind of upset that the live chat wasn't working on the last video. But like I said, I'm great. I'm in Great Barrington. Just relaxing, and I should be back on trail tomorrow and making my way to Connecticut. I'm in Massachusetts right now. But yeah, like I said, I'm doing well. My foot is it feels great. I'm definitely glad I have new shoes. They were sent here in Great Barrington. So I have new Ultras, which is amazing. But yeah, so please just throw questions at me. I'm here to answer them. I'm just so thankful, like I said in the last video that I just had, for the people who reached out to me and asked how I was, because I know that the pictures I posted were kind of scary, and I left everybody hanging. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I'm fine. My cellulitis, that's all good. I don't have any cellulitis anymore. Took all my medication, all the antibiotics, and I'm fine now that way. And then my foot, I'm taking the antibiotics now, just as a precaution, so to make sure that it doesn't get infected. It's not infected, but just to make sure. Is the live chat working? I hope so, because I'm ready to answer some questions. Throw them at me, people. So yeah, today it's been a nice day. It's been raining a little bit, but I have nothing to say anymore. I need people to ask me questions. I hope it's working. Okay. Well, let's just, oh. Hi, no question, just a test of this. Oh, thank you. Thank you for testing it. Yeah, because I was like, oh, what am I doing wrong this time? But yeah, I'm happy that my foot is okay. I was scared for a moment. Oh, not really scared. I knew I could push through, but I was just afraid that I would have to keep pushing in pain, I guess. It's healed a lot more. I cut it around, it got cut around Hanover. So, because my shoes were just wrecked, ridiculously wrecked. And I should have duct taped them, but I was afraid of duct taping my shoes and it would, I would slip if I duct taped them. But yeah, I'm glad that I got new shoes now, because I got a terrible, terrible cut. Yeah. Yeah, back up. Okay. Throw questions. This is what it's for. I'm here to answer anything. I want to talk to you guys. I hate when I go live and then it's awkward because I have nobody talking to me, but because I don't know what else to say. Now I'm just gonna walk around. You're amazing. How are you wrapping your foot to hike? Well, before, it's been hard to wrap my foot because I walk on it so much, and wrapping it would just, I don't know how to explain it. Wrapping it would, it would rub my foot, and sometimes I would get friction from the gauze on the top of my foot. So I tried to just put it on the bottom of my foot where the cut is, but it just wouldn't stay put. So right now I haven't been hiking, so I've been just resting, keeping it clean, and not not doing anything dirty like the AT, hiking on the AT. Let me show you my cut at the moment. So it's a lot better. I know it doesn't look too good. This is as clean as it's gonna be. I know it looks dirty, but this is clean. I haven't been walking on it at all. Yeah, so I'll put like Neosporin on it and some gauze over it. I wash it every night. I've been taking antibiotics that they gave me as a precaution, like so it doesn't get infected. So I'm glad that I got those. I think my last day is tomorrow for the antibiotics. So yeah, I just make sure to keep it clean, and right now it's not painful anymore as of right now. I mean, I haven't been hiking, so I don't know how bad it's going to be. So yeah, I've just tried to keep it clean as much as possible. Let's see. How's your foot? Good, good. Yeah, new shoes. So glad I got the new shoes here in Great Barrington. Hi, Brad. Okay. How do you manage sweating so much and then get chilly at night? Oh, yeah. Well, see, recently it's been getting more cold at night. Before, I didn't have an issue. I honestly could have just slept with no quilt at all because it was just so hot all the time. Usually I take off all my clothes and I get in my sleeping bag. I'll switch to, like, I'll take off all my wet clothes that I sweat in during the day, and then I will put on my dress, so like a camp dress, and switch into that and sleep in that. Or I'll just sleep naked. Telling you the trail. So yeah, I'll just sleep naked in my quilt or in my my dress. So that's the answer to that. I'm getting a catabatic quilt sent to me soon. I just bought a quilt. It's a 5-degree quilt, so that will definitely help me when it starts to get cooler, which is going to be very soon. So that, because right now I have a Inline Equipment Revelation quilt, and that quilt isn't really doing the job for me anymore because it's an older quilt. So I need a new quilt, and this 5-degree catabatic quilt will definitely save me on trail. Now that you have cleared 2 of the hardest states, are you seeing a difference in the hiking terrain? Definitely. Once I entered Vermont, it seemed like a breeze to me. The miles came easier, and definitely here in Massachusetts as well. It's just, everything's just come a lot easier. I've heard that Connecticut has some climbs, and the rocks in Pennsylvania aren't going to be the best, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, no, Maine and New Hampshire were definitely the hardest states, and I'm glad that, I mean, I'm happy, I'm glad that they're over, but I'm not. They were beautiful, I loved it, but the hard stuff is out of the way now, and now it's supposed to be a breeze down to Springer, but it's not. I mean, you're hiking 20, 25 miles, 30 miles a day. It's not ever a breeze. So let's see. You're doing great. Really enjoyed the video. Hope you're healed up soon. Thank you. What's your estimated finish date? Happy trails. I wanted to finish around my birthday, so November 23rd, around there. We'll see. It would be nice to finish Thanksgiving, right? Well, like close to Thanksgiving, because then you finish and then you go and eat a big Thanksgiving meal. So, you know, I'm gonna eat a whole turkey. I'm gonna just eat a whole turkey to myself and then fall asleep, and that's it. I'm joking, but I mean, that'd be nice. Let's see. So yeah, around Thanksgiving, my birthday, that's when I want to finish. If not, if I don't finish by then, it's okay. I'm going to make it no matter what. I'll make it to Springer Mountain no matter what. And then I'm going to finish the Benton Mackay Trail because I didn't finish that trail before I hiked this trail. I hiked about 92 miles of that trail, and so I'll finish that trail, and then we'll see from there. I'm not sure. Plans always change on trail, so I'm just going with the flow right now. I know I'm going to Springer, so that's the plan as of right now. All right. Hi, William. All right. Are you planning to get to the arch in Georgia, then backtrack to finish the BMT? Yes, that's what I plan to do. That's exactly what I plan to do. Even though I don't need to technically go to the arch because that's not the AT. It's the approach trail. So technically I don't need to get to the arch, but for some silly reason, I want to get to that arch and touch the arch and take that picture. I know it's silly. Most Sobos only go to Springer Mountain, take a picture at the monument, and then they're done. But yeah, I'm going to the arch, and then I'll turn around, and then, well, actually, I'll just go to where I left off on the BMT Fontana Dam and finish that trail. So, let's see. Thank you, Dad, for the $20. Love you. New shoes. I came in late. Yes, new shoes. I have new shoes. They were needed. So my feet will be doing a lot better. Let's see. So how did your foot actually crack open? So in the videos you could see that the shoes are in rough shape. In Hanover, I was close to Hanover. I'm not sure exactly where it happened because it happened a long time ago. So I was hiking, and the way my foot moved, and it slipped down, and there's so many rocks. It's hard to explain how many rocks there are. So when I hit the ground, the shoe has a cut on the side, so a sharp rock was able to slice my foot, and it hurt so bad. I was screaming, but it didn't bleed or anything. It just cut open. I don't know. But I'm fine now. I'm able to do mileage. I've been able to do the mileage. I just need to keep it clean, and that's it. That's it. Let's see. Oh, there's a spammer? I didn't know that. Curious how hard Katahdin was compared to the whites. See, that's a hard question to answer because as Katahdin was the start of my thru-hike, I started that, like that was the first 5 miles, 10 miles, yeah, up and back. It was pretty tough for me then. I was, say, a little more out of shape than I was for the whites. So Katahdin was, you have to be in shape. I had times where I was like, should I even continue? Because I don't know if I could pull myself up. You know, it was just tough. But I made it through it, made it to the top, made it back down, continued. Here I am in Great Barrington now. So Katahdin, you definitely have to be in shape to do. It took me, we started around 7, and I got down 3. I can't remember. It took me about 6-7 hours to do, but it definitely is tough. I did it in the rain, so it was a little worse for me. But in my eyes, Katahdin was tough, more tough than the whites, because I was a little out of shape, I guess. Because it was the start of my thru-hike. It was the start of my thru-hike, so. Let's see. All right, was the whites and the presidentials harder than the PCT? I would say for certain sections, not the whites and the presidentials weren't harder than the entire PCT. Certain sections of the PCT, I would say, are much easier, but I wouldn't say the presidentials, the whites, are much like the Sierra. There's certain sections on the PCT that are harder than the presidentials and the whites, but like it's hard to explain. All I know is that the AT has been a lot tougher for me physically than the PCT. So the rocks, the roots, the pulling yourself up on, the rocks and having to throw yourself and sometimes throw your pack to get, up rocks or under rocks, so it's like a jungle gym. So I would definitely say the AT has been a lot tougher physically for me than the PCT. The PCT is a lot more smoother in sections and yeah, so in my opinion, you can't say, because other people have different opinions. In my opinion, the AT has been a lot tougher than the PCT. Hey Smiles, loved your journey. Love watching your journey. Thank you. Awesome on the new shoes, yes. What kind of new shoes did you get? Some people are gonna get mad, but I have the same shoes. I'm continuing with Ultras because they've worked for me in the past, and this one time they had a defect, but they have definitely worked for me on the PCT and the first part of the AT. So I don't want to change my shoes and then get injured because I'm not used to the shoes. So using the Ultras have been working for me, so I'm gonna keep with them. And they also, I've been messaging them, and they are looking to help replace the shoes because they did not work for me for very long. So we'll see what happens with those. With Ultra does replace the shoes, but yeah, I'm continuing with Ultra Lone Peaks, the 4.5s. Okay, let's see. I'm confident based on your beastly mileage that you will be home for Thanksgiving. I think so too. Thanksgiving is the goal. I'll get there. I haven't caught up on all the videos of the BMT. What made you both get off the BMT and jump over to Katahdin? So, we were, Crunch and I, we were on the BMT. We made it to Fontana Dam, 92 miles of trail, I believe, around there. And so we decided we had to get off to get a COVID test to be able to enter Baxter State Park, because Baxter State Park was requiring test, so you had to have a negative test in order to enter. And of course the AT was a lot more important, is a lot more important, because it's a longer trail. We had to get the test done in order to enter. So yeah, we will go back and finish the trail after the BMT, after the Appalachian Trail. Was it the same pair of shoes all the way from Maine until now? That's almost 700 miles. No. So I had shoes that I started on the Benton McKay Trail, the BMT. So I had those shoes for 92 miles, and then adding, I'm not sure where I got the new shoe. When we left to Tennessee for Crunch to work, that's where I got the new shoes. So that was about Andover. So around New Hampshire area. So the start of New Hampshire until now. I'm so glad you are okay. I love you, Smiles, and Crunch too. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Crunch is here. He's in the room, the hotel room. I didn't want to bother him. He's watching TV right now. Relaxing. How many miles on the old shoes? Ooh, well, the older shoes were... The first pair of shoes I had was about 500. Second pair was about 300. I should keep track, but I didn't. I've just been hiking. I've been trying to get down the trail, and I've had so many other issues like my knee and my foot that I don't keep track of mileage on shoes. I'm sorry, you guys. I should. I will this time though. So new shoes here in Great Barrington. Let's see how far they go. All right. Can't believe you hiked all those miles with that slice on your foot. Yes, I know. It was Hanover. I had the slice on my foot, and I was like, okay, we gotta make it to Rutland because that's where Crunch is, and make it there. He'll bring me the resupply, and then we'll continue. So, I think around mile 20 each day, my foot would start hurting a little bit more. The ibuprofen would start to wear off, and I would still get the miles done, but it was just tiring. So now I'm happy it's healing more, and I took the antibiotics. I should be fine now. Let's see. Katahdin is a beast. Yes, definitely. You're a fighter, Daisy. I followed you on the PCT, and I knew you would make it through Katahdin. Yes, thank you so much. I knew what to expect because of the videos online, but it was still surprising, you know, blood on my knees from having to pull myself up on rocks, and the rain, and it was a journey. Let's see. I'm having to keep scroll up because the comments keep coming. You go, girl. Yes, we'll love to see your journey. How did you go? Oh. My grandson and I do trail magic and would love to hook you up with some good food, resupply, or whatever you might need when you enter into Tennessee. You or your dad can let me know. Happy trails. Oh, that would be amazing. Any help, every help. Like, it's just, I love everybody. Thank you so much for the support. I'm not sure when I will be in Tennessee because you can never plan the trail. Like I didn't know I was going to be in Great Barrington this long, but you know, things happen for a reason. Yeah, so when I'm down there, I'll start posting more on Instagram so you guys know my real time a little bit more. I try to keep it a little delayed because previously I had some issues, but definitely message me on Instagram. That's the best way to contact me if you want to meet up, and you could go out to eat, anything. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. I've had so many messages coming in over the past couple of days, like, are you okay? Is there anything I could do? And I really, really appreciate it because I don't know, sometimes like seeing the comments just brings me so much joy and keeps me going when I'm feeling down, which is a lot on the trail. But thank you for all the comments. Best of luck on your continued hike. Thank you. So glad Crunch stayed. You two are funny and great. Nice to have a break too. Definitely. It's definitely nice to have a break. And yeah, Crunch stayed. We've been having fun. Crusher was here, Normsy, Sky Mall, Ratio. A lot of our friends have been here, and it's just been nice to hang out and relax a little bit. And heal. I'm actually healing and taking care of myself. So that's good. No more ERs. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I didn't think I was gonna have a second ER trip, but it happened. How did you and Crunch meet? The PCT? When we saw you at Shaw's, we had no idea you met before the AT. Yeah, so Crunch and I met on the PCT in 2018 at a water source for like 5 minutes. I was tired. It was like a long day for me at least. And we met, talked, you know, we just said, oh, bye, I'll see you. And we never saw each other again on the PCT in 2018. But we messaged online after that, and we were supposed to do a longer hike, but that ended up not happening with the group that we were involved in. So then we decided to hike the PCT, the entire PCT in 2019 together, and now we're hiking the AT together. So yeah, we just became friends online after meeting in 2018 on the PCT, and now we're hiking buddies. It's so nice to hear from you too. I remember, and now I know you message Rue sometimes as well, which is nice. Keep smiling, Daisy. I enjoy watching you while drinking my morning coffee. Unfortunately, I'm too old for the AT, but I still do overnights and day hikes. You're not too old for the AT. Nobody is. I've met lots of older people out here, and they're doing it. You could do it too. Upstream and Turtle, they're two older guys, but they're really nice. But yeah, get out here. What's your current favorite foods on trail? Ooh, that's hard. Because I like a lot of food. So, oh, that's tough. That's a tough question for a thru hiker. I would say I love my like Sour Patch Kids. It's not really food, it's just snacks, and my chips and my cheese. Anything. I just love all snacks on trail. It's hard to answer that. And then when I get to town, pizza and burgers and fries and milkshakes. But on trail, it's just snack, 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 you know? Or I'll like crave, like my dad said, cold soda. Yeah, I'll crave like a whole bunch of ice with Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew, you know, like that kind of thing. What happened to the other young lady that was hiking with you? So I was hiking with Rue. She's behind. Rue is behind, and then Crusher. She was hiking with Crunch and I for a while. She had to get off trail because she got Lyme. In Hanover, not Hanover, in Rutland, she had to get off trail because of Lyme disease. So she's taking antibiotics right now. She's at home in Connecticut. So hopefully she could get back on, and we're thinking Pauling. Hopefully, we'll see. She did come and visit. Crusher came and visited us in Great Barrington for a while and surprised us and took us around town, and took me to the ER. So yeah, she has Lyme disease, sadly. So hopefully she could get back on trail. We'll see. Loving the live chat. Your smile is contagious. Oh, thank you. Far out. Honey buns, LOL. Yep, I love honey buns. Cold soda. Everything bad and still losing weight. Yep, that's the thru hiker lifestyle. Just wanted to say the part of the trail I've been on does not have those horrid rocks. Oh, yes, please. That's the trail I want to be on. I'll get there eventually and I'll love it. I've been enjoying this past couple sections because the rocks haven't been as bad as they were in Maine and New Hampshire. So yeah, my feet are enjoying it right now. Say hi to your Poor old Papa. Hi, Papa. I miss you. Love you. Wish I was there to hug you. What trail town have you enjoyed so far, or what area of the trail have you enjoyed? Okay, so I've enjoyed. It's it's hard to explain. It's type 2 fun on part of the trail and fun on part of the trail as well. Let's see. I loved Maine and all the beautiful lakes and beautiful views, and just I loved going swimming in the middle of the day in those lakes. But it was tough for me. I had to push the rocks and roots, and just physically having to get through was tough. I loved the whites. It was gorgeous. It was cold certain days. But yeah, the trail has been a little tough for me having to get through, but I've made it this far, so I'm making it all the way. I'm making it all the way. Let's see. Oh yeah, pizza would be mine for sure. LOL. Yeah, pizza. Pizza is always the answer. Rue and you and Bubbles were a great part of our little section hike. Yes, I think I walked by you. I was just like town, 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 town. I was just ready for town because I was just so tired, and I think I wasn't able to eat for some reason, so I was just like exhausted. So when I saw you on the section hike, I just was on a mission to town. But it was great to talk to you at Shaw's. Oh no, Hope Crusher feels better. I'm glad to hear Rue is still on. I was worried she might quit. I was worried as well. She's still on. She's a little behind though, but she's still on. She's still pushing through, which is great. Oh, I was going to 2021 the AT with a coworker, 62 years old. Been following AT hikers for 2 years. Ooh, nice. That would be nice. 2021 AT with. Do it. Do it. It's amazing. Were you planning to do it southbound or northbound? We'll see that. We'll answer that question later. How is the Plante working on the AT? So I have not been using the Plante pack on the AT, but that brings up something I'm going to, change. So I've been using my Hyperlight mountain gear pack. My backpack has been Hyperlight, but I'm going to switch it to a Plante pack in Pauling. I have the Plante pack's being sent there, so I'm going to switch to the Plante pack there. I'm gonna switch I'm not gonna have a Melanzana fleece. I'll have a Plante fleece. And then I will have my fanny pack, my Plante fanny pack, and I'll also have the pack. So I'll either have the Grid Stop or the Joey. And I will show you guys everything I switch. I will record me putting the gear that I won't be using anymore in one section, and I'll show you the gear that I will be using. So I will update you guys on everything that way. So yes, I will be using my Plante pack starting in Pauling. Let's see. When the world is back to normal, and if you could, are there any international thru-hikes you have your eye on? Yes, the TA in New Zealand. That one I definitely want to do. Yeah, it's been on my list forever. I plan to do that. There's every hike I have my eye on, but I did hike the Camino de Santiago in Spain in 2018, so that's one thing. But yeah, so I will eventually do the TA, so stay tuned. You'll get videos of that trail in the future when the world goes back to normal, like you said. Let's see. Watch and learn. Lyme disease, did she have the bullseye? So Lyme disease, she probably got bit in Georgia. She flipped, so she started she was a no-bow, but she flipped So she probably got bit in Georgia. That's what the doctors say. And so now she's taking the antibiotics. She should be fine now. So, RJ, thank you so much for the $10. I don't know how to thank you guys enough. All this does help me like tremendously. I really can't thank you. I'm just a normal person hiking the AT, and I appreciate, every support. So thank you so much. Along with William, thank you so much for the $20. Like, you guys are helping me out. This will help me get down the trail. So thank you. Help me get new shoes. The new shoes that I needed. But thank you. Would beer and Snickers be good trail magic? Definitely. Beer and trail magic is always like everybody loves. That's trail. That's what everybody dreams about on trail. Let's see, wait. Yeah, beer and Snickers would be awesome. I personally love a cold soda on trail. I mean, I love a cold beer too, but soda, that's what I dream about when I'm on the trail. A soda and anything cold, just anything cold. If it's raining and it's a cold day, then something warm like hot chocolate or anything like that. But soda, beer, Snickers, like you said, that's perfect. That's what everybody would ask for. Our pleasure took a while because it didn't work while chrome casting. Oh, thank you so much. I really can't thank you enough. How does someone donate to your hike? Asking for a friend. So there's so many different options. There's PayPal, there's the Super Chat, I think that's what it's called. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. But yeah, the Super Chat on here, PayPal, Venmo, and then just watching my videos. And then also, I believe there's a join channel, so you could be a, you get like special emojis to support me. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not very. My dad would know more about this, but yeah. So PayPal, watching my videos, liking, subscribing, that helps me with my journey. So thank you. Oh, there's a car. Yes, the TA, that is on my list too. I didn't know you did the Camino. That's awesome. Yes, I did the Camino. So I have videos on the Camino, but not like daily videos. It's just me taking videos along the way and pictures. I wasn't as confident as I am now in my speaking. So the video, I just wouldn't take many videos. But there is video if you want to go and look. I might hike it again, so you might see daily videos maybe. You'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Lauren, thank you so much. Buy a pizza and a cold drink. Oh, yes. That you'll see me buying a pizza and a cold drink soon. Thank you. Oh, really. Everything helps so much. Oh, here, my dad just wrote, you could help through super chats, joining the channel, join Patreon, look at the description section on day 55, there are links. PayPal is another way. Yes. We were talking Nobo. I'm from New Hampshire and my buddy is from Mass. Oh, nice. That would be nice. It definitely would be easier. I can't say easier, but in my opinion, as a southbounder, it would be easier to start from Georgia and then go up to Maine, because the last two harder states are New Hampshire and Maine, and you're ending with that rather than starting, and you'll be in shape as a Nobo going up. Are you planning a hike in 2021? So, I was planning on hiking the Pacific Crest Trail from Mexico to Canada, and then I was planning to go from Canada to Mexico. So I was planning to yo-yo the Pacific Crest Trail, but they recently posted a post saying that they probably aren't going to issue permits for 2021, which is really sad. They said they're not going to issue permits yet because they're not sure if it's safe to hike yet. So I'm thinking that I'm going to hike the Continental Divide Trail next year in 2021. So we'll see what happens, not sure. Things change, but CDT is probably the answer, and maybe some other trails, who knows.
Hi.
Hi. Oh. Okay. Crunch knows this. You will be able to do big miles in Virginia, and there are so many places to stop for food. It is only about 100 miles. Ooh, love places to stop for food as a hiker. That's great. And then you don't have to carry as much on your back, which is nice as well. Because, you know, carrying all that food, that weight on your back gets tiring. So it'll be nice to carry less weight. Less pizza to help offset cost of quilt. That's true. Because of fires is my guess. No, so the PCT, they're not issuing permits because of COVID. So they want to know if they want to make sure it's safe to issue the permits. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But I wanted to yo-yo the trail next year, but it's looking like I'm going to hike the CDT and get my Triple Crown next year, which is awesome. So we'll see. Triple Crown, baby. Yep. Do the CDT. It's my home country. I will do the CDT. I plan to do it in 2022, but it's looking like I'm gonna switch it to 2021, which will be awesome because I'll have my Triple Crown. And then we'll do the yo-yo another year, you know, when the PCT is issuing permits. So Virginia is 500 miles. Nice. Leapfrog should be back from the CDT. He's a huge hiker supporter. Hopefully you'll see him south. That would be nice. That would be definitely nice because I know the CDT doesn't have, well, it's a less people are out there, so it's nice when there's hiker supporters out there on the CDT. So tells us. Do you speak English, Dad? He put, tells us about the coyote again. So I was right before Hanover. I was camping like 3 miles out from Hanover. I didn't want to go into town and spend money, so I was just out of town, put my tarp up. I knew it was gonna rain, so set up camp, and all I hear is like something howling. I'm like, what is that? What is it? So I'm just laying there. I'm exhausted. I'm just laying there. I'm like, okay, I'm fine. It's nothing's gonna bother me. Then all of a sudden, something runs over the top of me. I mean, I hear it howling. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Psh, nothing happens. The coyote runs across me, and I think it was a coyote. It wasn't a dog, I don't think. It had to be a coyote. So it ran over me, and then I was like, nope, got up, got my stuff packed up really quickly. It started pouring. I made it to Hanover. Well, I went by the shelter first, like a mile from town. So I went by that shelter because I was like, oh, I'll just go to the shelter and camp there. But when I got there was a homeless guy there, and he was like talking to himself. So I was like, I'm gonna keep going. Made it to Hanover, got pizza. Domino's was still open, and I'm alive. So yeah, that was an exciting time. Hi Daisy, nice to see you. I hope your foot is doing better. Rita, it is a lot better. Here, I'll show you guys again my foot. It's not in pain anymore. Like I said, I'm taking antibiotics. Tomorrow's my last day of antibiotics. It was never infected. It was just take the antibiotics to make sure it doesn't get infected. But yeah, I've been keeping it clean and just resting, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be fine. It looks bad, but it's fine. It doesn't hurt anymore. See, some people are telling me to super glue it like that, and I'm like, that's not good. But yeah, my foot is doing better, which is I'm super happy about. Super happy. Let's see. Leapfrog is great. You need to meet him. He does trail magic. He has a whole setup. That would be great. I hope to meet him. I'm not sure how to contact him or where he's set up, but I'd love to meet Leapfrog. I think I've heard of him. I've heard of, I think I saw a comment, Fresh Ground. I've definitely heard of him. Like earlier in the season, I saw pictures of him doing trail magic for northbound hikers before COVID happened. So it'd be nice to meet him as well. Let's see. When you come through Colorado, I hope I could do trail magic for you. It would be an honor to meet you with a mask if we still need them then. Yes, of course. That would be awesome. Colorado, ooh, I'm excited for Colorado. I know how beautiful it is there. I know that recently they just got slammed with snow, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm super excited for the CDT. I'm not sure if that's my set plans as of right now. We'll see what happens. PCT, CDT, who knows? We'll see how the permits, how the PCT is issuing permits and everything. So. Okay, have you... Alright, his name is Fresh Ground. Have you found any weirdness along the trail other than the coyote? I mean, there was a homeless person at that shelter, so there's that answer for that. But then also, I mean, I found it weird. The person who, I mean, I respect and I wear my mask when around people. I respect people, but I was on the trail. I said in the last video, but I was on the trail and I was like 20 feet away, and the mother like jumps off the trail with her kids, and takes their kids and is screaming at them like in panic, like don't breathe, and I was just like, I'm 20 feet away. I'm not, I mean, I understand a dirty thru-hiker, like, ooh, I'm carrying something, but I was 20 feet away, I was respecting them, I was stepping off the trail so they could pass, but she had her, she just ripped off her jacket and put it over her face, and I respect, like, people's space, and I respect, them, but I felt like I was a zombie or something, like I was a monster gonna kill them. But yeah, other than that, nothing weird. What are you looking forward to seeing south? I am excited for the ponies. I love animals, so ponies are exciting. In the Grayson Highlands, the Smokies, of course, and Springer Mountain. I'm excited to to get there. That's, the end goal, but I'm excited for everything, really. I haven't been over here. This is all new to me. I'm a California girl. I'm a PCT girl. I've been on that side for, all my life. So being over here, it's fun. It's new. It's exciting. So everything has just been really exciting for me. So I'm excited for everything. Like my dad said, the ice cream challenge, halfway, so Harper's Ferry. That's exciting. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Do you get scared at night? No, I don't. I've never gotten scared at night, really. That night with the coyote, I wasn't really scared. I was just like, I don't need to be out here. I'm only 3 miles from town. I won't have to deal with this if I, walk another 3 miles. So, I don't really get scared. I cowboy camp all the time. Cowboy camping is when you just lay out a tarp and just lay on it and lay in the open. So I do that all the time, and I'm not ever scared at night. No, super glue hurts. Yeah, and I looked it up because I wanted to see all my options. I looked it up, and super glue, if you super glue your cuts, it's bad for your tissues. So I was like, I'm not risking that. I don't want tissue damage. Use duct tape on foot. Yes, and no, because I want to be able to put Neosporin and be able to clean it, and I tried with Leukotape, but that'd be too rough, so I don't want to ruin my skin. I want to be able to clean it, so we'll see. I usually use Leukotape on my feet, but since this is such a big cut, I want to be able to let it breathe at night and wash it. So looking forward to seeing the rest of the trail, like someone else said. Sitting with my cup of coffee while you do the work. Yeah. I wish the AT interview guy named Jimmy was out there this year. He was always good to watch. Oh, I didn't know there was an AT interview guy, but maybe he'll contact me? We'll see. You're welcome, Dad. I just love following Daisy, and I just felt so bad with all the injuries. Glad to help. Yes, thank you so much, Rita. Really, I'm so thankful for all the help. So, remind everyone you're going all the way to Key West. Yes, so the plan is to go all the way to Key West. So I'll finish at Springer, and then I'll get on the I'll finish the BMT, and then after the BMT, finish the Pinhoti Trail. And then after the Pinhoti Trail, road walk down to the Florida Trail. And then after finishing the Florida Trail, I will road walk to Key West. So that's the plan. Not sure everybody knew that, but as of right now, that's the plan. We'll see. Yep, got 8 inches of the white stuff. Wonderful moisture, yeah. Lots of snow, that's what I heard. Contact me when you get to Georgia. We'll help you out, driving food, place to stay. She's super generous and wants to help. Oh, that would be awesome. It would be great to see you guys again. Do you enjoy the wide open spaces and views of the PCT, or do you enjoy all the trees and boulders on the AT? I wish it wasn't such an easy answer. Both trails have different beauty to them. I personally enjoy the PCT, the views, and like you said, the wide open spaces. Like you work up a mountain and you get a view. On the AT, you go up a mountain, you climb these boulders and rocks and roots, and sometimes you don't get a view. So as of right now, the PCT is definitely, I don't know how to explain it. It's you work and you get something out of it at the end of the, climb. But I feel like you do get something out of it on the AT, but it's a different type of, it's hard to explain. It's hard. But I am enjoying both trails. It's a different type of love for each trail. I personally have, I'm gonna stop there. I love both trails. It's just hard to explain the difference. The PCT definitely has more views, which is always nice, and more, it's not rocky and rooty, so it's a little easier physically, in my opinion, and mentally it's easier, in my opinion. You can't, I can't say that it is easier, but it's a lot more enjoyable physically, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm not gonna, let's see. Fresh Ground runs the Leapfrog Cafe out of his van. He's amazing to hikers. I'd love to meet him, hopefully one day. Thanks for this Q&A. This is fun. Yay! I love doing it too. I love talking trail, because trail is life. I live at the beginning of the Smokies, so I hope to see you. Hope so too. Message me on Instagram if you want to meet up or something. But yeah, so I'll be down there later. I'm not sure. I can't say when I will be, because I don't know. I'm still catching up with your videos. Which episode did you cut your foot, or would you mind quickly telling how it happened again? So I cut my foot around Hanover. I can't exactly remember like what day it happened, but my shoes are ripped apart, terrible. I needed new shoes. There's so many rocks on this trail, so many roots. The way I stepped, there was a sharp rock that sliced my foot that was able to get inside my shoe because of the cut on the side of my shoe. So it sliced my foot. There wasn't any blood. It was fine. As of right now, I'm taking antibiotics. It wasn't infected, just making sure it doesn't get infected. But yeah, and my foot's fine. I'm alive. I should be a-okay for the next, hopefully, for the rest of the trail. Hey, hope all is good. Everything's great. Yes, Jimmy's wife hiked the 2014, I think, and they do Trail Magic and he interviews the hikers. Daisy Dad. Check him on YouTube. Did you get your new shoes? Yes, I got new shoes here in Great Barrington, so my feet are going to love me for the next sections. So yeah, don't worry about that anymore, anybody. I'm okay now. Have you met Odie from the Hiker's Yearbook? No, not yet. Haven't yet. Maybe I will. We'll see. I feel like a lot of the hikers that are known to meet people on the trail haven't been out here because COVID. Maybe. I'm not sure. Hope you don't get bored in Florida. I won't. I won't. I know that it's flat basically the whole way, but I enjoy flat. I enjoy zoning out. So that'll be That'll be fun. And there's so many different animals out there, and so many different different views. And I mean, there's swamps. There's it's so diverse on that trail that I think I'm really going to enjoy it. All I know is I'm really going to enjoy all the wildlife on that trail for sure. Please, you're headed back out. Yes, I'm glad that I am okay, and I just wanted to make sure that I was fine, that I didn't have to worry about being in pain out on trail anymore. So yeah, I'll be back out there tomorrow, and videos will be coming back out shortly. Carry some duct tape for repairs. Yes, I was going to put duct tape on my shoes, but then I worried maybe I'll slip, because I would have to wrap it all the way around for it to stay on, and I didn't want to worry about slipping on rocks or roots. So I was like, oh, I don't know. I'll just push through, and I made it. I made it. I made it to my new shoes. Let me know if you need any help when you get to Northern Virginia. Will do. Like I said, on Instagram is the best way to contact me. I'll answer right away through there when I have service. You'll need to put steel plates in your shoes for Pennsylvania. I know. I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready. I mean, I've gone through New Hampshire and Maine, so I could get through Pennsylvania. I'll push through. I missed the first part of your session. Where are you? I'm in Great Barrington, Massachusetts right now. So I've been just resting here. I've been taking antibiotics the past days. Tomorrow's my last day of antibiotics. And yeah, I'm glad my feet are doing, well, my foot is doing better, and my knees better from, the cellulitis a long time ago. So I'm doing good. I am alive. So which long distance trails qualify for a Triple Crown? So the Pacific Crest Trail, the Appalachian Trail, and the Continental Divide Trail. So the three trails are the Triple Crown trails. So I've got, I don't have two yet. I have one already finished, the Pacific Crest Trail, and then I'm going to finish the Appalachian Trail this year, and then I will either do the CDT next year or the following year. So those three trails will give me my Triple Crown. Stop by Crazy Larry's in Damascus. He's the nicest guy. Will do. I hope it's on GutHook, because that's where I read everything, and that's where I find everything out. So hopefully I could read on GutHook where he's at. You're tough. Rub some dirt on it and drive on. Oh, but you did. Yeah. Yep. I don't know how many miles. Hanover to here. That's how many miles I just pushed through. Let's see. I think Hoody is north to catch anyone ending at Katahdin. It's a busy time up there. Oh yeah, definitely busy up there. The amount of northbounders that passed us, it was a little crazy the past week and a half. So people are finishing, and we're just starting out. Okay, so if any of you have any last minute questions, throw them at me. It's looking like the questions are slowing down a bit, so I'm gonna probably end it soon. But like I said, more videos will be coming out since I'm getting back on trail tomorrow. Yeah, so Also, like I said, I will be making a video when I switch my gear up in Pauling. I'm going to switch my Hyperlight out, my Hyperlight mountain gear pack out for my Palante pack. So I'll record all of that and then also show you the gear that I'm, sending home and the gear that I'm keeping. So let's see, what are the last minute questions? Can you ask Crunchmaster to do a Q&A? It's easier for me to donate through here than PayPal or Venmo. I can ask him, but I don't know if he will. He's a little stubborn. He might not. Hopefully he does, but we'll see. I'll ask him. Can't promise you anything. What kind of shoes did you get? I got Ultra Lone Peak 4.5s. So, yeah, the same shoes. They've worked great for me in the past, so I chose to get the same pair. I hope they last longer this time. Just want to say thank you, and I'm doing a section near Bluemont this weekend, prep for Nobel February. That's awesome. This has been amazing. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for watching and supporting me, really. I mean, like I said, I'm just me. I'm a normal person, and I love all the support, and you guys really do help me get down the trail. So thank you so much. When do you expect to reach the Smoky Mountains? So, somewhere November-ish. I'm not sure. Like I said, I really don't know when. Things, you can't plan things on the trail. Just go with the flow and see when you get there. So I'm not exactly sure when, but I'll get there eventually. Also, your dad is fantastic on your site. Yes, he is. I'm so thankful for my dad. He is very involved in my YouTube and the trail. I call him almost every day when he has his phone charged. Dad. Sometimes I like to call my family members to get up like a mountain, so I have like somebody to talk to get the climb over with. I know it's silly, but I like to call him and just talk to him while I go up a mountain. So, or my grandma or my grandpa, I like to call them. But thank you, Dad, for everything, like I said. Worst state is PA. Thomas must be your dad. Yes, he is. That's my dad. I know the feeling of parents not having their phones charged. Yeah, Dad, charge your phone. I'll call and he'll be like, like I'll message him on Facebook and he won't charge his phone. But anyways, thank you, Dad, for everything. Thank you guys for watching and supporting me. Like I said, videos will be out soon, and yeah. I'm gonna get to the room and rest for the rest of the night. And we're headed out early tomorrow. And Connecticut tomorrow, which is exciting, so stay tuned. Everybody have a nice night or morning or I don't know, wherever you are. Goodbye. Bye, guys.